towards that ankle with your hands and just forehead towards the knee if you can. Okay, so with the leg that's out straight, all you're going to do now is you're going to take it into rotation inwards. So the knee drops inwards this time and the foot's out to the back. So for this, the hip bone, if you imagine the hip bone, we're rotating it inwards, okay? So the foot's out to the back, we're almost in this weird position, a Z position, should we call it? A Z position, okay. So with the leg out to the back, we want to try and push the foot out to the back as far as we can so that the knee goes back, all right? And we're going to try and sit into it and sit up, all right? So if you can see from the side, this leg is back, trying to push that knee back as much as I can and sit myself up. Okay. Lovely. Okay, we're going to just swap legs. So turn that leg in, turn this leg out, same thing again. This leg's a lot easier for me, and then we're just going to sit yourself up. Good. Okay, so next position we're going to be kneeling. So if you're comfortable kneeling, we're just going to go into a nice kneeling position. You can sit cross-legged, you can sit on a cushion, anything like that to make it more comfortable, but just kneeling nice and relaxed. All we're going to do is just stretching the arm across. So just stretching the back of the shoulder. Good, and then swapping over onto the other side. So just pulling it in towards you, getting the arms moving a little bit. Okay, we're going to stretch one arm up and then taking the hand down the back, trying to stretch those fingertips down the back. Now you can try and grab your hand at the back, or you can push your elbow down using your hand, whatever's easiest. Gently, gently. Good. And just see if you can get a little bit further. So walking those fingertips a bit further down. Good, and swap over. So, stretch the other one up in the air, hand down the back, pushing the elbow, or trying to grab it with your other hand from this way, which I can't do. Lovely. Okay, going back to two hands now. So still in the same position. All you're going to do is clasp your hands, palms towards you, and we're going to just push away as much as we can. So if we think about the shoulder blades on the back, we want to try and stretch the shoulder blades round to the front of your rib cage as much as possible. So really pushing forward. We're going to drop the head down between the arms. Okay, similarly again, starting again, we're going to turn the palms down and out, and we're going to just push away with the palms facing out, fingers interlinked. Good, really pushing away and dropping the head between the arms. Good, and just relax. Okay, so still in the kneeling position, we're going to take the hands round now. So walking the hands round to the back, using your body just to push round. So we're looking for a nice stretch throughout the spine. So it might be further up in your spine. And we're going to take the head round as well to get that little bit of neck stretch as well. Looking to the back and swapping to the other side. So same again on the other side. Oh, I just got two clunks. Brilliant. Okay, and back to the first side. And as we go into that full stretch, I want you to take a big deep breath in and then out. Because we've got joints where our ribs connect to our spine as well. So you take a deep breath in, you're moving those joints. And to the other side again, all the way around. And a big deep breath in. And out. Lovely, okay. So if we can go on to hands and knees now. We're going to go hands and knees and we're going to thread the needle. So if you know what that is, we're going to take one hand through underneath, threading the needle, trying to get the shoulder down towards the floor. Okay, bums in the air, trying to get that shoulder, hand on the floor. Good, and you can just relax into that nice rotation, pushing through. Good, and swap over. So we're going to do 2 on each side, take the other hand through, thread the needle. And once again on the other side. And the last time, swap over. Okay, back to all fours, so hands and knees. So here again, we're just going to go for a bit of a balance exercise. So you're going to stretch out, we're all going to do our right arm. So if you can tell your left and your right, let's start with the right arm. We're going to stretch that arm up as high as we can without rotating the body. Okay, so keep the body nice and straight, stretch the fingertips out, and then we're going to release the left leg, so opposite arm to leg, and we're going to push that leg out to the back, squeezing the bum, and trying to balance in that position. Good, bring the left leg back in, and then the right arm down. So same again on the other side. We're going to go left arm, so stretching the left arm through, fingertips towards the wall in front of you. Release the right leg, stretch towards the back wall, hold it. Good, right leg back in, left arm back in. Okay, and from here just rocking bottom to heels. We're going to go into the child's pose. So releasing the knees outwards if you feel that you need to, so that they're in a bit of a V shape. We're going to just take the arms forward, forehead to ground, and just relax yourself there. And we're just going to spend a minute in that position. Thinking about your breathing as you're doing it and stretching the fingertips forward just that little bit more. Okay, from this nice relaxed position, if you can, just lift one of your hands up. So we're going to try and just lift one hand to the ceiling, and then the other hand. And if you can keep your forehead on the floor and lift the hand up, you're amazing, because I can't. And just keep repeating. Lovely. Okay. Gently walk your hands back up. The last thing that we're going to do is just lying on our backs. So, back onto our backs, what we're going to do is a nice rotation stretch, arms out to the side, lifting the knee, taking the knee all the way over into that nice rotation stretch. So, the opposite arm, shoulder, should be down on the floor if you can. And if you want to bend your knee up towards your chest a little bit more, or a bit less, down towards your foot, and feel where the stretch stretches in your back. Whatever suits you, just holding it there. Nice, and then swapping over to the other side. Okay, so lifting the knee, arms out to the side, taking the knee all the way over. Good, trying to get that full spine rotation. Okay, and just for fun, this is the last thing. So, back onto your back. We're going to take ourselves up into a bit of a shoulder stand. So we're supporting the hips with our hands, legs up towards the ceiling if you can. And from here, I want to see if you can get your toes all the way over your head. Okay, so just releasing over your head. See if you can roll all the way onto your shoulders. Just be careful of your neck. Touch your toes and then back up into a shoulder stand. Lovely. And if you found that a bit of a challenge, let's do that again. So toes all the way over, touch the floor and back up into your shoulder stand, nice and steady. And just one more time if you can. So we're just going to take the toes over the head. And back round. Okay. Whew. Alright guys, so that takes us to half an hour. I'm going to put on, like we always do, a headspace, so a 5-minute relaxation at the end. Like I always say, if that's not for you, that's absolutely fine. Now's your time to dib out. But thanks for joining, otherwise I will get it started.